Okay guys, so today is the big day. I am officially graduating high school. Like, I can't even believe that. Don't mind me, I'm just going to get ready and going to talk to you guys some. As I do that, kind of fill you in, we went to a conference because I homeschool, some of you may know I homeschool, so for those of you who don't, you know it now. But I'm graduating because I've been homeschooled all of my life, and so they actually have a thing that's like not too far from where I live, but it's like a few hours drive. But they have a conference, a homeschool conference, and so we went to that, and it was really good. I really liked the speakers. My favorite speaker that was there was Brett Kunkel. He is an he's into apologetics. I don't know the official, I don't remember, my mind went blank. And I do not remember the official title of that. But he was really good. He did a lot of conference stuff. We actually just came back from doing one that he did for like social media, which was really good. A lot of that stuff I had actually already kind of decided on, like setting screen time, that kind of thing. I've already been doing that for a while now, and like one of the things he was talking about was like turning off notifications, which I just actually very recently started doing that. So I really enjoyed his talk. He did a lot about like I took a lot of notes from it about like why like what to say like when someone asks you why you're a Christian. So just different things like that. Really enjoyed his speaking. Again, sorry, I'm like putting on makeup because I have got that my dad and brother are getting pizza now. So I am going to be putting on makeup, getting ready. My plan is to curl my hair and do all that. Obviously I'm probably not going to get all that done before they come back, but excuse me. But I hope to at least get most of my makeup done. Like the big parts of doing makeup. So that is what I'm working on now. And yeah, so they just had different conferences. Typically they had I think I talked about this in a previous video about when I was talking about senior year. But they were supposed to have at the like first day of the conference, they were supposed to have had a dance. What's that called? A cotillion. But they were supposed to have that, but they did not end up doing that. They said it's because of COVID. To be honest, I think they could have had it. I really just don't get how it had to do with COVID, but maybe that's just me. But yeah, so they had like a teen game, which they did have that the previous year. Well, not like last year, but because they didn't have it last year, but 2019 they had that, and they also did a family night. So family game night, but that was the exact same time as the concert, which was like a family that was doing it. It was really good concert, so we kind of ended up like going half, like a little bit of both. But I didn't like how they did that because I'm like, why would you put two really big events right at the same time? So I didn't really like that, but it was really good. A lot of fun, and yes, I really enjoyed it. But today is the last day of the conference and is also graduation. So like I said, I'm getting ready right now for that, and I'm getting really distracted because I don't know really what I've done, but I'm probably going over the same spot multiple times because I have attention problems. Anyways, but yeah, so that's what I'm doing now. I've got like so much redness. Like I'm gonna use my concealer. I think I showed you this guys in like a previous video. I don't know. But this is the concealer that I'm using, and it is literally almost out, and I've been saving it for graduation. So I'm gonna see if I am going to regret that I did that or not. Because I need me a little sponge, like one of those little concealer sponges. I really need me one of those. But that actually made me look worse. Anyways, I don't know why. I think this is like old too. So so I think that might be partly why. But anyways, y'all are probably wanting to know my thoughts on graduating. So I am, like I said, I've homeschooled, so I've been homeschooled all my life. So the only time I went to public school was for taking the SAT. Was SAT? Yeah, SAT, and for my driver's ed. I took all of that at my local high school. So why does this not look good? Anyways, sorry, I'm moving on. Not focusing on that. But yeah, so when I was whenever I was younger doing homeschooling, I didn't ever really appreciate it as much. But I have definitely, as I've gotten older, probably early high school, if not maybe even middle school, I really kind of started to appreciate it more now that I'm older. And I really like it. I'm really glad that, sorry, I know I'm all over the place right now. But I was really glad that I was able to homeschool. And it was tough. It's definitely not easy. And it was easy on my mom, so I'm so grateful that she did not give up on me, despite as annoying as I was. But yeah, so it's definitely, even with all that though, I am so ready to graduate. Some of you have already know I have been accepted to Liberty University Online, which is so exciting. I think I talked about this earlier video, but for those of you who haven't watched it, I am going to be majoring in religion. So I'm getting my bachelor's degree in biblical and theological studies. And some of you are like, what are you planning on doing with that? To be honest, I don't really know. And I want to say I talked about this, guys, with, again, on another video. But I'm not paying attention, putting primer under my lip. But I lost my train of thought. I really don't remember what I was just saying. I was talking about Liberty. I was talking, anyways, we're gonna go back to that. Oh yeah, I remember now what I was saying. So I really don't have any idea. I do know that I want to start a ministry, or maybe not even start a ministry, join a ministry. I don't really know anything of what it looks like. I have just really kind of been feeling that calling for a few years now, and I'm not gonna lie, guys, I have multiple times I've tried to ignore that because I'm there's no way that I'm capable of doing that, which I'm not, but it's only through Jesus. I'm sorry. Anyways, it's only through Jesus, and it's not on me. Sorry, give me 1 second. I lost one of my makeup brushes, so I'm having to do this instead of using another makeup brush. I've used this one. I didn't lose it. It was just the stuff. It's a cheaper brush, so the needles, brush thingies, hairs, were coming out. So I kind of had to get rid of that. But anyways, again, I'm sorry. I get so distracted. Anyways, but yeah. So I really so I'm gonna be I don't know exactly what I'm gonna do, but I've just kind of felt that calling. Some of you may know I have written a book. Literally that's all I've done is just written it, so don't get too excited. But I really want to do that, but the hardest part for me is just trying to decide to get it published. I've heard a lot of people tell me to just go ahead and, I got my needle. Anyways, a lot of people have told me to just go ahead and self-publish it on Amazon. And I'm kind of considering doing that, but I kind of wanted to do it I don't know, I could get it as a hard copy. And to be honest, I haven't done a whole lot of research into that because I have been extremely busy with YouTube and just with, I was doing school as I was doing that, and I'm graduating, and soon after I get back, I'm actually going to be doing getting my driver's test, which I'm kind of nervous about that, guys, because I haven't driven since March because my permit ran out in March, and that mom was like, hey, you want to go get your license? I was like, sure, but then we didn't realize that the next open date would be all the way in June. So I haven't driven since March, so I'm extremely nervous because I'm like, okay, I haven't driven in a long time, and here I am going to be driving next time to get my license. So I don't know, I'm kind of wishing maybe that, again, sorry, I'm like all over the place. But I'm kind of wishing that I had just kind of gone ahead and got my permit, but we had no idea that the earliest open date would be June, and they're now saying that you can do, that they're going to be doing the driving part. So with COVID and all that, they had originally said that they were going to do, sorry, my voice is dying. They were originally saying that we could do, that like how my brother did it when he got his last year. He didn't have to actually do the driving test. He just had to go in there and just give him like the form, like get like 60 hours, and I think I had to bring some other paperwork stuff, and that was it. And I'm like, man, I kind of wish that I could do that, because like I said, I haven't driven in forever, and I really just don't know. Like, I really have no idea. But yeah, so I'm gonna go ahead. I will see you guys at graduation, and I'm going to finish this up. Oh, that's the thing I just messed up on. Anyways, I'm going to finish this because I'm not good at doing this. So I will see you guys in just a bit. Okay guys, so I just wanted to fill you all in because I was not able to do really any filming or anything like that at the graduation, so I just kind of want to fill you guys in on what happened, because I kind of just left y'all hanging there. So what kind of happened, we did the practice that started about like 2:50, I think. Yeah, 2:50. And so we did that, and then we went to like a separate room until it was time for us to walk up on stage for the real deal. And so we did that, and then we went through the ceremony. They had a speaker that was there that spoke for a little bit, and then they started the ceremony. And because of the virus and all that, they had like 2 separate rooms instead of just like putting them all in one room so that people could spread out. So it actually took like maybe an hour, like a little over an hour for the ceremony. It really was not as long as usual, but it was really good, and got my diploma, and I'll kind of show you guys some pictures over here. But it turned out really well, and then after that we went to this restaurant. We had some steak. Well, I think all of us got steak. All of us got steak, and then we got like, well, I got cheesecake, I think. Nathan got like something else, but it was all really good, and it was just a really nice place. Loved the ambiance, all of that. So it was really well, and definitely really liked it. So I just kind of wanted to update you guys on that. And yeah, that's kind of about it. So I will just end it here. And yes, I will talk to you guys next week. Remember, new videos every Friday at 3 p.m. And be sure to subscribe and like, and I will see you guys next week.